Hi, how have you been? How's the past 2 days been for you?
Yeah, so far so good. This location, as we know from the previous stop here, is absolutely stunning. I feel in my natural habitat. I love to be out and about on the cliffs, climbing along the edge. It's been a really fantastic experience to be here so far, and I think on top of that, all of the Filipino people have been so welcoming and so kind, and yeah, I guess we're all just really excited to show them what our sport is all about.
Second yesterday and now number one today. How have you liked your performances?
Yeah, yesterday was solid, a great start. Today could have been better, could have been worse, but that was still solid. But I think tomorrow the last two rounds are the ones that actually count. So I feel like I put myself in a good position for the last two rounds. And as we know, the big lagoon is beautiful, so I'm really excited to get in there and give it a crack.
And lots of people probably will be there tomorrow. How is it different performing, in front of a bigger crowd as opposed to the small lagoon where it's just, a couple of people on the kayaks?
Yeah, it's I personally really like it. I like both sides of it. Today in the small lagoon and yesterday at Rhiannan Island, it feels so peaceful and you feel like you're completely with the nature and you're completely with the ocean. And then tomorrow, you have so much energy from the crowd, and I'm a diver that is known for loving the energy and feeding off that energy of the people. And as I said, it's a really, really cool experience to put on a show for everybody and compete well. It drives you a little bit as well to do good dives and to show everybody, to show off, to show what you're capable of, and put on a good event.
You do something like that in front of a huge crowd. Do you think you'll encourage maybe a few young Filipinos to, get up there, get on the high board also?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. This sport is something really amazing. Not only physically, but it teaches you a lot mentally. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you strength. There's a lot of amazing attributes and qualities that come out of doing a sport like diving, whether it be 3 meter and 10 meter. Because I know in Manila they have some amazing facilities, and it'd be great to see a lot more divers get involved and yeah, enjoy the experience.
When you're up there, what are you thinking? How do you psych yourself up there, standing on the platform?
That's a really challenging question to answer. It's always kind of different. Sometimes you need to psych yourself up a bit more, and sometimes you need to really calm yourself down. So for me, it's a lot of like visualization and taking myself away from the sport. Sometimes I feel too overstimulated, and I'll close my eyes and think about my nephews and niece at home in Australia on the beach, and it'll calm me down. And other times, you need to jump up and down and listen to some Pearl Jam or something a bit heavy and psych yourself up. But in terms of what you're thinking when you're standing up there, it's usually purely and basically what you're about to do, the technical side of things. It's easy to be overwhelmed and to let those fears and the height of the platform take over. But, you have to work on that to make sure that you stay calm and in the right place.
Rhiannan, you won 8 straight, right? 8 straight World Championships. What keeps you coming back? What keeps you coming back? Because some of the athletes have done something like you've done.
They're satisfied.
They already want to hang it up. But what keeps you coming back?
Yeah, look, I've won 8 straight World Series titles this far. Look at this location. Look at this energy. That's ultimately what keeps me coming back, and I love this sport. Like what we did this morning, I'm not going to find a rush like that anywhere else. And I think one thing I also enjoy is those challenges. I enjoy overcoming those challenges. Yeah, I think it's also like a constant chase of perfection as well. Like it's a pursuit for perfection. So you're always working at something, and I think growing up for so long being an athlete, that's kind of what drives you, is that pursuit of perfection. And I'm not done yet. I reckon I've got another 5 years in me, hopefully. At the moment, that's the goal. I'm not getting any younger, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to what's coming in the next years. Maybe there'll be a change changing of the guard, who knows? But you know, that's a natural progression in sport, and that's what happens. And I think another thing is seeing the females come into this sport so strong. It's such a cool thing to be a part of, and to know that I've been one of the pioneers from the beginning has also been an amazing thing. So I don't want to step out and not see where it goes. I want to continue and try and keep up with the young guns.
Yeah, last one.
One last question.
Last one. You've been around the world. You've won titles around the world. Personally, where would you rank Lido in terms of
The location.
dive destination and overall experience
Yeah.
as an island?
It's this place, as I said, is the cliff divers paradise. And as an Australian, I know that it's quite close to come here and experience it. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait to go back and tell my friends about how awesome this place is. But yeah, that's really tough to rank it, but I would say it's definitely up there. We do a lot of locations, but this for me is the best tropical paradise that I could come to and dive.
Thank you so much.
so much, Ryan.
Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you guys.